All right, guys, it is time for a Tuesday tip of the week. And this week we're talking about the air squat. In case you didn't know, your air squat's gonna be what reflects how you move a barbell, even when it's in a front rack position or in an overhead squat position. So this is something that is really overlooked within the sport of CrossFit or functional fitness in general that we can capitalize on and really improve other means of our fitness. So an example for me here that I can share with you guys is that my air squat when I started CrossFit was really what we would categorize as immature. So I would send my butt back, my chest would start to dive forward, and I would be more in this position here, which is fine for a back squat, but it's not so ideal for a front squat or an overhead squat. So the difference now is that over the years, working a couple drills that I'm gonna show you guys in just a minute, I've gone from a position where I naturally wanna fold forward to where I can actually keep my torso more upright, still be settled in my heels, and have more of an upright torso. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple drills. The first one is just a simple wall squat. So come on this way. One thing that you'll want to do is simply just have position where you can have your natural stance for a squat. You want your toes about 1 inch to 1.5 inches away from the wall, especially if you have long femurs, right? For me, I gotta make sure that my knee can still track forward over my toes so I can keep my chest upright. But if you guys have short legs and short femurs, you can get really close to the wall. In fact, so close that maybe you can even go toes against the wall and still keep your torso upright. But an example is a slow tempoed squat where I'm fighting through my erectors to keep my chest up and really creating awareness so that nothing touches the wall on my upper body. So it'll look like this. You guys can go through sets of 3, sets of 5, even all the way up to sets of 10, but the goal is have controlled tempo so that you're actually controlling the movement and not just squatting rapidly down and up. The next movement, and this is a great one to start with because it helps put you in a proper position, then you can create it yourself on the wall, is a goblet squat. So you guys can use a dumbbell, you guys can even use a kettlebell, but the weight loaded in the front of my body allows me to create leverage so I can send my hips down and back and still use this weight to almost help me keep my chest upright. And the goal is to stay rooted through your heels as you drive your knees out. And in the bottom, really think about pulling your hips forward over your heels versus being really far back. So we want to be more in this position and then return in the same way. Again, working that as light or as heavy as you want. The goal is grab a heavy enough weight so that it creates leverage to pull your torso more upright. The goal is, guys, introduce these movements into your warm-ups or cool-downs 2 to 3 days a week. And over time, over months, some of you may even take over years, but you will get that chest